Welcome to Iraqi Dinar RV, your reliable source for real-time revaluation developments. At Iraqi Dinar RV, we are committed to delivering verified insights, accurate financial updates, and a clear understanding of the Iraqi Dinar's ongoing revaluation process. For individuals holding IQD, both within the United States and internationally, the status quo is evolving rapidly. What was once dismissed as speculation or distant possibility is now manifesting into an organized, legitimate financial operation. In recent months, noticeable transformations within the U.S. banking framework indicate that we are no longer discussing possibilities. We are observing the real-time execution of structured and compliant IQD redemption procedures. What once lived in forums and private conversations is now unfolding across major financial institutions. Debunking Forex myths. Pimpy's clarification. In response to community questions about the nature of Iraq's potential currency reinstatement, well-known analyst Pimpy addressed a key misconception. One claim suggested that the Iraqi dinar would return to international forex markets at a predetermined fixed rate and then shift to a floating mechanism later. Pimpy refuted this firmly, stating that such a process misunderstands how forex markets function. He explained that the forex system is inherently based on open market dynamics. Currencies listed on forex are traded according to global supply and demand. A fixed rate, by contrast, implies government control over the value, something that contradicts the principles of forex. If Iraq eventually lists the dinar on international markets, it would signify a shift toward market-determined pricing, not central control. From training to execution, banks move into action. What's striking is the transformation in how banks are managing IQD. Financial institutions across the country are no longer in theoretical training mode. They have transitioned into full operational readiness. Processes are now driven by firm compliance standards, strict documentation protocols, and advanced fraud prevention technologies. These institutions are now actively redeeming IQD in secure, confidential environments. The process includes identity verification, biometric scans, encrypted databases, and real-time tracking, ensuring transparency and legitimacy. Appointments are now required, and unscheduled visits are not permitted to preserve the system's integrity. Multiple independent sources within the banking and financial sectors have confirmed these developments. What was once dismissed as hearsay is now supported by observable facts. Redemption centers are running in cities across the U.S., and procedures are governed by federal financial regulations. Real rates, real systems reports from banking insiders reveal that internal systems are displaying live IQD USD exchange values. Rates vary slightly depending on geographic region, client classification, and documentation completeness, but recent figures have ranged between $3.70 and $3.86. These figures are not hypothetical or projected. They are pulled directly from institutional dashboards integrated with audit systems and federal oversight platforms. Only clients who have passed all verification and compliance checks are being processed. Redemptions are tiered based on the volume of dinar held, the quality of documentation presented, prior relationships with the bank, and overall risk evaluation. Bank-by-bank developments. Leading institutions are now actively participating in this redemption initiative, with operations designed for maximum security and efficiency. Wells Fargo has confirmed functioning IQD processing in cities like Dallas, Atlanta, Phoenix, Miami, and Los Angeles. These branches are equipped with biometric identification, UV currency scanners, and encrypted servers. Only pre-approved clients with scheduled appointments are being serviced. Bank of America has rolled out pilot programs in New York, San Francisco, Charlotte, and Denver. These exclusive redemption efforts rely on encrypted communication, multi-step client verification, and high-security exchange environments. Financial advisors are assigned to each client, providing strategic planning for post-redemption wealth management. Chase Bank is using a hybrid strategy that includes mobile armored redemption units. These units are deployed in high-density areas such as Houston, Chicago, Seattle, and Tampa. Each unit is outfitted with mobile biometric systems, secure verification tools, and digital exchange capabilities. Clients must meet a minimum holding of 100,000 IQD and enter the system through referrals or existing banking relationships. Citibank and HSBC are focusing on high-net-worth clients, offering redemptions in Manhattan, Boston, San Diego, and select other locations. These banks provide private currency suites, wealth planning consultations, and strict privacy protections. Each step of the redemption is audited and monitored to prevent fraud and ensure regulatory compliance. Security, compliance, and verification at the forefront. The redemption process is now governed by rigorous protocols. These include biometric verification, scanning for identity confirmation, anti-money laundering, AML, checks, ensuring legality and preventing illicit finance. Know your customer, KYC reviews, verifying the legitimacy of each client and their holdings, blockchain integration, securing transactions and tracking redemptions in real time. Transactions that do not meet the compliance threshold are immediately denied. Clients are encouraged to prepare their documents meticulously, including proof of purchase, government-issued identification, business or trust formation paperwork, if applicable, and any relevant receipts. Institutional readiness and federal oversight. This process is not speculative. It is active, structured, and operating under the watchful eye of federal financial agencies. Audit systems, digital ledgers, and compliance dashboards are all in place, offering full transparency. Banks have spent years preparing for this transition, upgrading not only their software but also training staff, and implementing infrastructure designed for high-value foreign currency operations. Specialized teams now handle redemptions. These professionals are trained in fraud detection, customer service, AML, KYC, and financial strategy. For clients with larger holdings, services extend into areas like tax optimization, estate planning, trust creation, and custom investment solutions. The new era of currency revaluation cities, including Dallas, Phoenix, Los Angeles, Miami, Charlotte, New York, San Diego, Chicago, Boston, Las Vegas, and others, are now hosting live redemption centers. Each location enforces appointment-only access, confidentiality agreements, and comprehensive documentation reviews. Redemption teams are working in collaboration with Federal Reserve liquidity channels to manage financial flow during this high-volume period. The current institutional exchange rates are dynamic, but they represent a real, active valuation based on legitimate banking frameworks. For qualified dinar holders, the moment is now. This is no longer a waiting game. It's a time-sensitive financial opportunity that requires diligence, documentation, and professional engagement. Moving forward, if you hold Iraqi Dinar and intend to redeem, take immediate steps. 1. Contact your bank's wealth management or currency division. 2. Assemble and organize all relevant documentation. 3. Schedule an appointment through approved channels. 4. Verify your holdings and secure them in a safe location. 5. Prepare for post-redemption services such as legal advice and investment planning. This is a rare and unprecedented initiative, executed on a national scale with federal compliance. The pathway to IQD redemption is real, verified, and underway. Every action you take now, whether gathering records or speaking to your financial advisor, puts you closer to securing your place in the system. Stay connected with Iraqi Dinar RV for verified alerts, strategic updates, and lawful financial guidance. Subscribe and activate notifications to remain informed as developments continue to unfold. This is not speculation, it is happening. Prepare with precision, engage strategically, and move forward with confidence.